Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. So today's look is to bring out the spring in me. I am so tired of winter. It's time to be done. Over here on the East Coast in Massachusetts, we've had a lot of snowstorms, and frankly, I don't appreciate it. So it's time for spring. I'm going to will spring to happen. I'm willing it. I'm sending good vibes out, man. I don't know. Of course, it has my favorite color, Seafoam Green, because I recently just bought the best eyeliner ever from Stila, and it is legitimately Seafoam Green. You will not find a eyeliner this color anywhere else, and that is amazing to me. So it was obviously made for me. Oh my gosh, I have makeup all over my chest. What was that doing? So yeah, if you like this look, all you gotta do is keep watching, and that's all I got. That's all I got for you. All right, see ya. All right guys, so the first thing we're gonna do to start this look off is we're gonna prime our lid, of course. It's a crime not to prime. I'm using my usual, my Kat Von D, my favorite, as you guys well know. And we're going to apply that on the lid all the way up to the brow and a little bit underneath. After we prime, the next thing I'm going to do is go in with a cream waterproof shadow by Mercier. This one is called Burnished Copper. And I'll do a swatch for you. It's just a really deep bronze, like coppery base. It's super pigmented. We're using this because I really want to get some depth, some really deep, rich, pigmented color on the lid. So that's why we're using this. So I'm gonna just take a little bit and use it like a primer and put it just on my lid. P.S. if you have like a pencil or something that's just a deep coppery brown, you can use that too. It doesn't have to be this. Or you can get like the color tattoos from Maybelline. They have like a color that'll do the same thing. You just need something deep so we can create a really rich, deep color. Alright, now we're going to go in with the actual eyeshadow. So I'm using the new palette I got from bhcosmetics. It's the Cool Matte Eyeshadow Palette. And the first color we're going to use is this really deep, dark brown right here with a hint of shimmer in it. I'm going to use my Sephora Oval Blending Brush number 27. And I'm just going to dust this lightly right on top of that base we just put on. I'm just softly putting this on because we're going to do another step later on, and I don't want it to be too heavy like it would be if we were to press the shadow on. So we want it to be really light. Next, we're going to switch brushes up, and staying in the same palette, we're going to use this. It's kind of like a pinky reddish orange right there. And we're going to use a nice small fluffy crease brush, and we're going to put it right above that dark color we put on. The next thing you want to do is go back into your brown color, and we just kind of want to bridge the gap between this super red and super brown, just so it kind of transitions into each other well. So we're just going to go right in between the two and just kind of deepen it a little bit with the same brush. Next, we're going to transition the red color up into the brow. So I'm going to use the same palette, and I'm going in with this kind of dirty yellow, but very lightly. I don't want this to be able to look like it's yellow. I just need it to transition to the brow. So we're going to put it right on the edges, really lightly, with a nice fluffy brush. Next, I'm going to use a star powder from Makeup Forever in 940. It's my all-time favorite. It gives like a really golden undertone, and it's great for blending things out. It's my favorite. It'll fix anything. So we're going to use this in the highest part of our brow, the same fluffy brush, and we're going to blend that orange color we put on. Next, we're going to take a stiffer, I can't grab it. Next, we're going to take a stiffer, denser brush like this, and we're going to go in with the 940 again, and we're going to pop it right here in the inner corner. And by using a stiffer brush, it's going to make it more pigmented. And one last step for the top before we move on to the bottom of the lash line is we're going to put some of that 940 powder into the lid. And I'm going to take some H2O, and I'm just going to spray it in there and wet it. And with the same stiff dome brush, I'm going to put it in the wet 940 powder, and we're going to put it right in the center of our lid, right here. And just put it over that darkness. Next, we're going to take the cream shadow I used on the top lid, and we're going to put a little bit on the lower lash line like it's eyeliner. And to do that, I'm going to use a small a small smudge brush. I'm going to put a little on the back of my hand, and then line the bottom lash line. We're going to switch brushes up to a smaller crease brush for more controlled application, and we're going to go in with that brown color we put on top of our base, and we're going to put it on the bottom. Then we're going to go in with that pinkish, reddish, orangish color. It's kind of like vermillion. And we're going to use the same brush, and we're going to put it right on the edges of that dark brown we put on. Then we're going to take our 940 powder again, and I'm just going to blend the edges of the harsh line out so it looks really glowy and really transitions well to the skin. Alright, let's move on to eyeliner. So my favorite thing to do is to tight line, so I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in 0L, it's just a black liner, and we're going to tight line the top lashes. Alright, so if you want to, you can stop here. That would be the gist of the look. But because you guys know I love color, I'm going to add my favorite color in the whole wide world, Seafoam Green. So I got this new eyeliner from Stila, and it's legit a Seafoam Green eyeliner. I love it. It was totally made for me. It had to have been, because this has been my favorite color since childhood. Seriously, Seafoam Green. It says it's turquoise, but to me turquoise is a little more blue. This is like a true like green. So after we tight lined, we're going to wing it out just like I did over there. Alright, so here's the deal. When I bought that eyeliner that I love, I didn't know it came in a liquid, which would have been totally optimal for this look. So because it is a pencil, we're going to make it more pigmented by putting the same color eyeshadow on top. So still using the cool 88 color palette from BH Cosmetics. They have a Seafoam Green color in here. right there. I'm going to use a small smudge brush, and we're going to make that more pronounced by adding it right on top of the eyeliner. Alright, so then just to add some contrast, so this light eyeliner doesn't wash us out, we want to balance it out. So I'm going to use it's a green eyeliner, but it's kind of like a peacocky color. Looks like that. We're going to put it right under this line and across the lashes, just so it kind of doesn't wash us out and it still gives shape to the eye, but you can barely tell I have it on. But it's gonna help to define the eye, because as you can see, this light color isn't defining anything, so it's a necessary step. So we're just going to start really close to the lashes. We don't want it to be obvious that we have this on. And I'm not pressing very hard. Just really lightly feather it on. Just like so. See that? Alright, and then the last step is mascara. So I'm using the new Diorshow Iconic Curl Mascara. It was a 100-point beauty perk at Sephora. It curls, it lengthens, it volumizes, it kind of does it all. I'm really enjoying it. So I'm going to put it on the top and the bottom. Alright, for cheeks I'm going to use Benefit's Bella Bamba, and it's a really peachy kind of reddish toned blush. And I'm going to use an angled blush brush, and what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate it more higher on the cheekbone and kind of like behind the cheekbone instead of coming down low. So you just want to go up and go towards the top of your ear, and that's how you know how high you should go. Next, we're going to switch brushes up to my favorite fan brush, and I'm going to use the Balms Bahama Mama. It's a deep bronzer, and we're going to do a little contouring right under that Bella Bamba we used. And we'll continue to contour the face. And then we're going to do a little highlighting, and I'm going to use the 940 from Makeup Forever, the Star Powder. Same one we used on the eyes. I'm going to use a Pro Precision Blush Brush from Sephora, number 73. And we're going to put it right here. Alright, and the last step is lips. So the first thing I'm going to use is a L'Oreal Infallible Lip Liner in pink. It's just called pink. And we're going to put this all over the lips. And then we're going to use a really corally lipstick. This one's by Lancome. It's called Rouge in Love, number 322, and it's a true coral. We're going to put it over the pink. Alright, there you go. There concludes our spring fever look. I hope you liked it. Of course, the eyeliner is optional. I paused for a minute and show you what it would look like without it, but you know me, I gotta have my color in there. So I hope you liked it, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya.